Peace, love, light, and strength to everyone tuned in. Once again, I appreciate you for tuning in. I would like to send everyone fighting battles, everyone struggling and fighting to make ends meet. In these hard times, I would like to send peace, love, light, and especially strength to you on your journey. I just want to come on here and just basically speak on mental health. You know, mental health being basically a topic that many people try to stray from. And I believe that's actually one of the most important issues that we need to address as human beings. Because I believe a lot, and I see a lot of us basically walk around, you know, we walk around feeling depressed, we walk around being dead in the inside, and we tend to cover that with a smile. We tend to cover it with, we tend to probably glamour ourselves or just cover it in any way that we can. Some people tend to pass the depression and to pass the problems on other people. You know, many ways people go about, trying to hide what they're going through. Some people cover it with a smile. We are all guilty of that, as I would say. We are all guilty of that. But on this journey, it's wise that you always keep in check. You always keep in check because whilst you're trying to gain a lot of tangible stuff, while you're trying to gain and work for a lot of physical stuff, you're working for your house, you're working for your car, trying to get this degree, you need to make sure that your mind is in check at all times. At all times, you need to make sure that your mind is in check at all times. you know that's something a lot of us tend to forget about, or we tend to put that in the back seat, but that's actually the first thing that you should always address. Because if your mind ain't right, if your mind isn't right, nothing will go right. you know Again, if your mind isn't right, nothing will go right. So I just wanted to come on here and basically just to remind you that you should always keep your mind in check. The mind is the most powerful thing, you know and it's wise to work with your mind than to have your mind going against you. you know Again, it's better to work with your mind than to have your mind going against you. Mental health is a serious thing. you know Always check on yourself, make sure that you're thinking straight. You understand? And not only yourself, you check in on yourself when you check on someone else. As I said, a lot of us tend to cover our depression, cover our problems with smiles, but we're trying to dress up, trying to put some makeup on and just do things. But there are things that we go through that will take time to heal. A lot of people don't have the patience, a lot of people don't have the time and the courage to face the things that we go through. So again, in these times, in these hard times especially, make sure you check on your mind and you check on someone. Peace.